All right, this will be kind of a lengthy video, but the Beach Boys do write chordy songs. So I just want to make a little, rundown of how I arrange Wouldn't It Be Nice by the Beach Boys, because I'll forget this if I don't end up documenting it somewhere. So verse is pretty easy. I mean, you got an F chord, and then a B flat, a G minor, and a C7. So what I've done is, I've been making good use of the Blake Mills eighth note thing from If I'm Unworthy. So I'm just doing that for the accordion rhythms, right? And then my thumb takes care of the bass. So that's really just the whole idea behind this. I'm sure I could make it more complicated, but my right hand already has issues keeping up. So just taking the bass line. So I just go through those chords. Put my right hand in there so we can see it. So the verse is actually the easiest part. The chorus gets a little more complicated. So it's technically a D minor and a G minor 7, but the Beach Boys and the Wrecking Crew, and Carol Kaye being who they are, there's not only an F in the bass of that G minor and a G in the bass of that G minor, but there'll also be an A flat in the bass of it. So, I'm doing the tops of the chords again, and then my thumb is taking the bass. So we got that D minor. That's a pain because when I go down here for the C, B sharp, C, B flat, A, I'm using this finger to also simultaneously mute my G string. That way, the top chord still sounds good. Right? You can see here. And then, here's a tricky one. You gotta use your top two fingers flattened for the top of that G minor. And then you switch to barring it so that you can do the half step. So we'll show the right hand. Oops, sorry. Right, boom, boom, boo, doo, doo. So let's put those two together. So kind of same idea here. We got an A minor 7, and the bass riff is doom, boom, boo, doo, doo. A, E, C, B flat, A. Then you got a G minor again, G minor 7, sorry. G, D, G, C. Right, and then that last chord is a C7. So, and back to the verse. Another chorus. Then we get to the bridge thing. Easiest part. Do the top of an F chord, then do an inversion of that F chord, and bring that up to 12, 10, 11, and land back on the top of your F chord, right? The 10, 10, 10. So then you got 10, 12, 10, 10, 12, 10, D string, G string, G, D, D, right? Da, 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 da. Now you got the bridge, which is really cool. So you've got this, what is this, a D9 or something? First, third, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I guess there's a 7 in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. Yeah, maybe it's a D major 7 add 9, which is 5, 4, 6, 5. So the bass riff under that is boom, doo, 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 D, B, A, F sharp. So that's a bit of a stretch. You have to kind of have your chord like already pre-bent so that your finger can stretch out to there. And then, so that's just a G major 7. Right, 3, 5, 4, 4, 3, 8. But I switch to playing this version here, where I'm pulling string 2, 3, 4, and 6. Right? And I go back and forth so I can hit that bass note more easily. And that second chord is just string 3, 4, and 5 of the chord, right? So same chord. I just do that so that the bass riff works. Oh, sorry. Right? And then it gets easier here. F sharp minor 7. And then B minor 7. And then, it goes again. Right? We could be married, then we'd be happy. C7. And then it goes like this. And this is where things get a little different. So now your bass riff is happening on every beat. And then it goes actually up to this, what is that? It's like you're playing the top of a C minor, but there's an F in the bass. Right? There's a better name for this chord. I'm trying to think of it. Maybe it's an F minor 9. So, and I kind of just make up the bass line there. You could go like that. Whatever you want to do, then you go back. And then So that's the cool part. And you're just going up minor scales there. Right? Like A minor 7, and A minor 7, you're going A, C, E, A, G, E, C, da, do, da, 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 do, and then just do the same thing here. And you can see, I guess I should show my right hand for this part. So it's like, so it's a little weird, you know, because sometimes I'm hitting the top bass riff with these 3 strings. Again, a technique I learned from Blake Mills, this. That note, doo-dee-da, it's just implied in the chord grab. But yeah, and you're pretty much in the home stretch here, like after the talk about it. It's just this until it fades out. Right? So all your parts. Anyways, that should be enough that if I look back on this, I'll understand what I'm doing, and maybe it will help you out there too. I don't really do tabs for any of my lessons or these things. Honestly, it's really cool that people are even watching these sometimes. I check in every once in a while, and you know, most videos I just kind of put up here as an archive, but then there's some, it's like, oh, maybe someone will stumble across it. And some of my lessons have apparently reached people, which is really cool. But I don't do tabs. I used to. I just don't want to these days, and I think that this is sort of geared towards people who have enough knowledge of the guitar that they can tell by looking at my hands what I'm doing. But yeah, that's Wouldn't It Be Nice?